What's up, team? How's it going? We're playing in the GT today. I've got some Tyranids versus Emperor's Children, and we're off. Oop, my Discord's all messed up. Yeah, let's do it. Attacker, defender, I got a 3. Yeah, it's technically first. Technically. Alright, so I'll drop first, I guess. Yeah. That one's pretty good. Is that good against you? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish, 8, 9, 10. You give up. Yeah, I think you give up 100. If I have that right. It's 6. Yeah, 10 no prisoners, so it becomes 12 if you lose everybody, right? So that would be 11. So you're 6 units of 5 dudes, right? So that's 6. 2 units of Terminators, which is 9. The bikers get you to 99, and then you have like disciples, I guess. Do they count? Are they characters? Yeah, and just make sure it doesn't track units. So I think it's 10, and then the bonus gets you to 12. Plus you pack the flesh, so if you pack to flesh anybody back, then you could give up the extra bits anyway. Yeah, I wonder if it's not counting the bikers. I bet it's not. I bet it's not counting the bikers. Yeah, I'm pretty dead if you kill my characters. You can't hear Chris. Really? Oh, what the fuck? Let me try to fix that, chat. I don't know why nothing's coming through. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it disconnected my audio input for some reason.
For the dark gods, right? Yep. There we go. We'll do that.
I think I will take. We could. Cranial, I guess. It's probably better. And oh no, we can take prisoners and cranial. Yay! I've done it. Okay, that turns good.
60, 30, so 15.
Oh, is this your measuring out your thing?
Yeah, because it's a pain. Because of course we have to measure. And 44, 22, 11.
How long does the action take for that one?
It is until end of it's end of turn if it's a whatchamacallit?
Core unit.
A core unit. Or not a core, OBSEC.
OBSEC unit. Cool. You have 1 Terminator brick teleporting, yeah. Alright, sick. Good stuff. Prediction time, chat? I don't know how this one's gonna go. It's funny though, because I have.
While I'm messing with this, we can do deployment stuff. It's fine.
I have 2 games against Emperor's Children this week. Didn't really expect that, but yeah, here it is. Okay, I'll just start. What am I gonna do? I think that I will place a unit of Tyranids here. Let's put cannon guy there. Actually, I guess we're not that fussed about doing screens. We should be though. Put a unit over here. Just make sure we don't get peeked by a laser cannon. Funky collider. Alright, I'll call that good, I guess.
With Sonic Monsters, with one down.
Yep. Ta-da. Alright.
Wrong color. We'll just put these out right away, so I don't have to worry about it later.
Got your name fixed. So I set up although I left my cables out, which is a little bit unsanitary. I set up a cat camera in case our cat comes and hangs out, but it is a morning game, so she might not want to do that. Evening games, that's when she gets like really excited. She was all up over me on Tactical Tuesday yesterday. So if you were paying attention to my camera, you probably saw a cat. Yeah, just here for Inky. Well, hopefully she shows up.
Alright, that's good for now.
Here's the cat. Cat camera in the corner, you can see it. It's a little dark, I might turn the lights on if she shows up. Cool, back to me. I will put this unit of... I'll just put the Terran card down, I guess. So we don't run out of space for them. Just hang out behind the train. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Back to you.
Stupid keyboard.
Hope everyone's doing well, chat. It's hump day. We're getting over the week. And, you know...
Eat Boltgun!
Should we buy you over here? Because you're the ones that's most likely.
Got an Instagram model, or Instagram, what do you call it? Fucking message from a lady.
That should be good.
Just like, oh, what's this? An Instagram message. It's interesting. And it's like a bot trying to
Maybe not.
get a sponsorship.
There we go. That's good enough.
Nice. I will place down another one of my units now. I will place a zoanthrope unit behind this terrain feature. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Ta-da! Back to you.
I'll put another one right here.
Wow. Super exciting. I will place another zoanthrope unit behind this terrain feature. You guys don't deep strike turn 1, right? You're just turn 2 kind of deal?
Nope, because we still don't have our FAQ for drop pods.
Yeah, because the drop pods are borked. I do.
Because why would we have those?
Yeah. It's been really bad. Like, Eldar took like 6 weeks or something to get their 4-year-old FAQ. It's like, it's getting like longer and longer. And that is not an FAQ that should take a long time.
No.
Like, that's something you could just plan with, like, alongside the release.
Literally, it's what? 25 characters.
Yeah, but it's also just like, I mean, maybe there's some mechanical replacement, but it's just copy and pasting, the keywords. Like, it should not be difficult. Okay, I think we're just gonna put this Hive Tyrant here and feel good about ourselves. So you can advance and charge your guys, right? If the Apostle tells them to.
If the Apostle does, yes.
If the Apostle tells them to. So they move 6, so they can go 12 potentially. And you could auto 6 the advance roll, right? And then you could auto 6 the charge roll, so you could potentially go 24 inches. But I guess that means by mathematically that you actually can't get to my deployment zone on turn 1. So that's exciting.
Correct. Mathematically, well, I guess technically, we have a 2-inch engagement off of ruins.
Right, but you can't declare me if I'm outside 24.
Right, that's
I'm not
true.
a legal target, even if you could make the charge. And also, I would love for you to just like push for 12-inch charges on turn 1 and spend 2 CP and go for it.
Spend all the CP to get a unit of Noise Marines up front to maybe kill something and then die.
Do some damage to warriors and then get killed. Yeah, I'm into it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Because with new point costs, definitely Chaos Marines are definitely in a good position to just trade off unit for unit every time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Nothing can ever go wrong there.
Literally nothing. Cool. I will do...
Xeno spotted.
Put those guys there? I'm not actually sure. I think I will put this...
I guess technically, as long as my Noise Marine did kill an entire unit of Tyranid warriors, we'd be okay.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
I have it on good authority that happens basically every time.
Yeah, except Chainsword. Well, I guess you're not also Armor of Contempt, which is kind of nice. I've only played Armor of Contempt armies with my Chaos so far.
Yeah, we are very easy to kill in comparison.
We'll move this guy over here.
Punch gooder, though.
Remember, sonic weapons do get extra damage in half range.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
That was actually kind of a nice change. Sometimes I miss not being able to, to get rid of your cover, but then I'm like, no, more damage is better.
Yeah, you don't have to spend for excruciating frequencies.
Right, and you still can't. They just down do mortals instead of.
Yeah, instead of extra damage.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Alright. Did you put something down? Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, I got the unit of.
Another unit of
those
dealers.
Marines.
Cool. I'll put my 6er here, I think. Not really sure what I do with the Venoms.
What do we want to do with these guys? Maybe we'll intertwine them behind this terrain so that they have a good ability to get out and do something, but not just be blown up right away.
Nice. Those guys are there.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna put the Venom Thrips over here. I believe. Just make sure you don't get peeked in line of sight. Should be good. Yeah. Okay. Back to you.
Oh, I guess we'll put Hellbrutes behind.
Prediction:
behind
100%
Subscaring.
for Tyranids. Wow. Okay, chat. Tell it like it
These
really
are
is.
Subscaring, right? Yeah.
Tell us how
And
you
they're
really feel
not
about
difficult.
this matchup. I should have taken in Psychic Interrogation, maybe. I think.
So
Yeah,
Hellbrute
maybe
done?
not. Okay. So back to me. I will start putting characters down. Just put this Tyranid Prime here to bridge the gap. Back to you.
Second Hell Brute will go next to the first.
Nice. Okay. I'll just put this Neurotrope in the back. Okay. Back to you.
We'll throw some bikes. This will get him hit by cannons, by quite a bit of cannons, actually. So maybe we'll put them.
I definitely should have taken second interrogation. What am I doing?
Something like this.
I'm just like realizing that I don't have like my only CP regen is cranial feasting. I'm like shit on this game chat.
No Texas.
I was like,
don't want
what? I
any
can
phone
score
calls.
cranial and no prisoners in one game? Amazing. But that one of those
All
should be interrogation. Oopsies. Okay. I just have the Broodlord to put down. And he's gonna go. Could put him in the middle in these warriors, I guess. Is that fine? Yeah, that's probably fine. We'll do that. Okay, I'm all done. It's all you.
I get to deploy things after? What is this?
What? What?
Well, I'm usually pretty big in the reserve, so this is weird for me.
Yeah, no pressure.
Chaos Lord, we want you
Dude,
to be
whoever
up
put that
more.
those 10 VP, the 10 tokens in for Emperor's
Well,
Children,
I want you to have
y'all are gonna get a
good 6-inch bubbles.
payday.
Oi.
Because I am too hungover for this game.
I guess if we put you like here,
What if I go first and exploding sixes, and then just like dump
should be able to work with that.
fucking warrior squad into
and Master
these two
Possession, you're gonna travel with who?
noisy boy squads,
Who do we
and then
want
just
you to
kill both
travel
of them,
with?
and then like run behind the terrain. Wouldn't that be fucking sick?
I think we'll travel you on this side.
That'd be super sick.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay.
All right, all good.
Big roll time.
Big roll time.
Hiya! Oh no. Go in the
4.
box. 3. You've defeated me soundly, sir.
I don't know if I wanted to.
Well, too bad.
I
No
know.
choice anymore.
I don't get a choice anymore.
Do you have any startup battle round stuff?
I don't. We don't have any redeploys or anything.
Ooh, that's sad. Well, I'll just pick my imperative then. I don't feel like you like push super hard on me, so I'll just.
Don't you have to pick the imperative now for the tournament?
No, you pick your adaptive sub-faction
Oh,
trait for
okay.
the tournament. Imperatives are a start of every battle round, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
right.
it would actually be kind of sick if you locked one imperative in for every turn of every game. that'd be okay. I will take. I think I'm just gonna not pick one because I don't think you like push at me super hard. So we'll just forego one for now.
Okay.
That is that. So over to you, blue player. Start. Click. Thought. Clock. Do you start with how many CP do you start with?
I start with 3.
Oh, okay. So you should be at 4 now, right?
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right.
Do it to it.
How do I push? Do I not push? Is that crazy?
I don't think you push. This is like turn 1 scouring. You just like sit on your
Let's
objectives
see.
and
Right now, your Tyranid warriors will be able to advance and charge potentially.
Yeah. So they're move 7. They just get a d6 advance, and they're +1 to charge. So they get like basically a 2-inch bonus charging into the.
Right.
Oh, you want to do your prayers before you go too far?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have prayers to do.
Yeah. Command phase, yeah.
What prayers are we doing? Of course, they don't load into y'all scribe. Why would they?
Yeah, is it just in his tool too? Warp site, please.
Warp Sight Plea, and then he has the
rerolls.
base ones.
Oh, okay. So there's no illusory supplication?
Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
It's the best day ever. No illusory supplication, chat? Oh my god.
I didn't print
don't
out
think
my
the lists are
things,
in the
and
bot, by the
Battle
way.
Scribe
I'm gonna
failed me.
fix that real quick. This is not the correct event.
Alright, so the prayers we have are going to
I
be
was like running a little behind.
Devotion, which is the advance and charge. The Zealotry, which is reroll melee attacks. And Warp Sight Plea gives +1 on range hit rolls. And there's no benefits of cover, which is good. So we'll roll for that one to give that on the...
That one is good.
And we'll try to give that on the blue Noise Marines over there.
Nice.
We don't get it. That's what I get for forgetting it. It's mad.
That's good on the first turn. You can't really shoot much.
And I can't really get good angles. We can't... I could get on the main objective. And if I get on the main objective, then you're going to what? Charge, kill it, and start the trading battle.
We definitely kill it.
I think I'm going to be boring this turn. I think we're going to use the Terminators to start the action for the mission. We'll use the Noise Marines to do
there's no illusory,
the
but there's
Gifts
also
of the
no
Dark
brick,
Gods over here.
right? He's just playing a trading. It's just a trading army. You just trade Noise Marines and like 5-man Terminators.
And then we're on both objectives, and I think I'm just going to actually say go.
You should definitely move your models.
So 1 tally for Dark Gods there. Scouring is started in the next command phase. So yeah, we'll scoop it over.
Right.
We'll be boring.
Fair enough. You're like, my deployment was good enough. No need to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's just go. All right. Let me. I'm just gonna put our lists in a thing. Oops.
I got that. You know what? Can I do one thing and do
For sure.
I forgot to do my psychic powers. We'll do the 5-up feel no pains on the Terminators.
Okay. And then who's doing the Dark Gods action?
The Terminators are.
Okay. And then who's doing the... Are you stink scanning anywhere?
Yep, the orange ones are doing the Dark Gods. And then we're doing the scan with the Terminators.
Yes. Okay. I'm with you. Yes. Cool. All right. Sounds good to me.
All right, there we go. Now I feel better about that decision.
Yeah. I'm just going to grab my list up. Put it on me while I do that. Well, very very exciting turn. Both having a good time. Just put that in the bot. So I'll do my command phase. Command phase. I will put... I guess we could chain a bunch of bonuses to the Green Warriors. Let's do this. Oh, no, that didn't work. So we'll just stack all the bonuses on them because we can't put it on the drop pod unit right now. The siphons will go onto the Neurothrope itself, and is anybody actually casting any spells that matter? Not really. The Neurothrope itself and somebody else. We'll get those. I don't know. I'll decide. Right now, I guess the Tyrant. Well, can he do anything? He probably just dies if he does anything. So whatever. Yeah, I'll put on the Tyrant. Grab my tokens. And then... So here we go. You and you. Broodlord buff will be on those guys too, but I forgot to make a token for it. Look at that too. Actually, do we have a shot with these guys? If they move out anywhere, we can maybe shoot these dudes if I go here, which I might do. So we might put bonuses on blue. If he goes 7, it's a little funky. I'm just gonna basically just proxy move him. Oh god. Okay. I just had a pop up.
I think that's the line you'd be looking at.
That's weird. Yeah. So if he could only go there and be outside the wall. So probably can't see anyone, right? I think Discord's like having a meltdown right now. It just like restarted itself and like jumped up.
I hate that.
Screen. Super weird. Can we shoot these guys at anyone? Maybe purple if we advance. Is that worth? Probably. Yeah, so we'll just keep the bonuses on these dudes. Think about dropping my boys in. I think that I will. So what we want to do is like kind of be like that. These guys have to be more than 9, which they are. So this is just the proxy, obviously. But I do need to see someone. So I'd need to have a guy be on the middle objective, which is a little farther over than I would like, but that's probably okay. So we would want a duder. That's weird. Oh, I hit R. Yeah, so we probably just have a dude peeked like that. And then measure there 9. This guy probably slinks to here. So these guys can place. And we look something like this. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of room. Is that good? I guess so.
Is the intention to get 2 venom cannons into this unit?
Yeah.
So I think this one needs to come out a little more.
Alright.
Yeah, about there.
Cool. Okay. And then the rest should be fine. So movement. So that they're just proxies right now, obviously, until the reinforcement stop.
Yep.
Movement. These guys don't have any good shots, but I believe that I will still move them anyway.
I'm going to run upstairs real quick while you are moving your movement.
So
I trust chat to keep you honest.
Oh yeah, chat's gonna hound me. Let's put the venom thropes here, and they'll do one of the actions, one of the many actions. Yeah, I don't have a great shot back here. I would like to get a venom cannon shot into one of these units, but I don't think I can manage it. But I think what I will do is... Actually, let's actually just push the Venom Throps out, right? Because what they're going to do is cover for the... the brick. And the warrior brick will pop out and just take some table space. So this way there's theoretically little to no way to engage them without eating the fight last with the deep strikers. This guy will touch that just so we don't lose it. These guys will advance. 3. And they're just going to try to make it so we don't get destroyed by deep strikes in the butt. So we just be like this. 1, 2, 3 for now because we don't have any good smite targets. Just chill back and screen a little bit. We'll put this 4-man in the front here. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 6er will go over here. Behind them. Tyrant doesn't have any great stuff to do right now, but we are linked over there, so that's fine. So he'll just chill over here within 3 of his friends. They're screening out back here. Just make sure that we don't get killed by Terminators in the back. So I'll put a Zoanthrope down there. Okay. And I think that is okay. I think that's fine. So we'll call banners on the 2 objectives with people.
Yep.
Down, and we'll scan. I'll scan this one actually with whichever unit's not doing the banner.
Okay.
All right, and then we will.
I'm guessing the blue one's doing the scanning and the green one's the banners.
Oh yeah, the purple one's probably gonna do the banner. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the scan does take a turn. All right, and then we'll pop these guys in. I'll go to Psychic Phase. I will cast with the Neurothrope some nice exploding 6s action on those guys in melee. We get it. Look at us go. So they'll explode their 6s to hit. And then with melee attacks, and then we'll do Catalyst on them. We do. There you go, guys. We'll do... we said the Tyrant got Siphon because he can Paroxysm somebody, so he's going to try to Paroxysm somebody. And it will be... I don't know, we'll roll it out first. It goes off on a 10. It'll be the... Pink Squad. Are we in 12 inches of them? No, just kidding. Red Squad. So just -1 to wounded melee.
Okay.
And you can't Overwatch. Take that. You might not be able to set to defend either, but I have to double check.
I can't set the either. That's correct.
Everybody else doesn't have much to do. We'll do a Neuroparasite from these guys. Don't roll garbage. We didn't. I'll just chain it to, I guess, the Red Squad also. Do you get any damage? On 5s. 2 mortal wounds. We got one.
You got one.
Nice. And then that's my whole Psychic Phase. Let's do shooting. These two guys that we talked about, we'll shoot those guys.
You're probably charging in, so we'll take the Blastmaster.
Cool. 4 shots on 3s. Okay, 4 hits. I'll pay for Shard Lure on you right now. 4
Oh, you
wins.
got 6s on them too, right?
No, only a melee.
Oh, okay.
Melee one. Yep.
So AP3.
AP3. So you
Down
are on
to
a 4+
two.
and cover.
Another one, yep.
Gets 2. Alright. Was more effective than I expected on you, Venom Cannons. I'm gonna be honest. These guys can't see anyone, right? They couldn't target, I don't think. The Tyrannocyte, can he see a guy?
I don't think he should be able.
Purple? No, I don't think so. So he's just chilling. Actually, he does hilariously see over the walls. So I think we could shoot the bikers. Because he's very tall.
That would be...
Yeah, just like basically like this. Because you can see over this lower wall.
Yeah, he can see over that wall.
Take this, bikers. I definitely should have called Prime Imperative. That would have been sick. Oh! 5, AP2. Take that.
5 AP2 down to AP0.
Well, you'd still be AP1, right? You just reduced by 1.
Reduced by 1, then cover.
You're a biker, though.
Oh, bikers don't get cover. That's right.
Yeah. Oh! We got one! We got one in a little bit. Look at me go. Alright.
That's actually pretty bad.
That was exciting. Good job, team. Charge face. Because that's all the shooting that we can do. Red team will charge both of these units.
Okay.
I believe, I'm just going to double check my strat here. I believe that I get the bonus as long as the Shard Lured unit is part of the charge, but it doesn't have to be the only target. That's the old version. But I'll double check just in case I am a cheater face. Declare a charge if the enemy unit is one of the targets of the charge. Yep. So we roll 3d6 and drop one of them for the charge with +1. That wasn't a very good roll. I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Yay, we did it. So we go 9 inches. And
we'll set to defend with the blue squad because they can.
Indeed. That does make sense to me. Guess we'll stay a little bit out just so we can have more options about where we go. Okay. That's the only charge, so I will fight.
And you are far enough away that I can't heroically intervene.
Indeed. So I think we just go 3 and 3 here.
I'll put this over here for you.
I don't know if we need a +1 attack. It would be nice, but I'm not sure it's necessary. So we won't engage those guys. We'll engage these guys. I think we'll half-inch this dude so that his friend behind him can get in. 3 and 3 of the exploding 6s is probably fine. It's a little dicey. But if I spend my extra CP, I can't do anything else anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we'll do 3 and 3 for attacks. I guess we could overcommit a little bit to red. So we could go like 10 and 14 attacks. Let's do that. So we'll do 14 attacks here and 10 attacks here. One dude will split. So I guess this is what these dudes
14 and 10.
Both, yeah.
What do we want to do? I could do... Bone swords are AP2, AP1, damage 2, so each one's going to kill someone.
Yep.
I think we have an abundance of CP still, So I'm going to spend 2 CP
Mm-hmm.
and give the... Yeah, let's see. Pink squad's -1 to wound.
The red squad.
Or red squad. So
I don't know what the token's all messed up for me.
we'll still give the red squad. No, we'll give the blue squad the fight on death.
Okay, that sounds good. So we'll just... Is that after my attacks are resolved, so the order doesn't matter? Yeah. Okay. So we'll just I'll just swing into teal first. So we hit on 3s, but 6s explode. So we miss 3, get 2 back. So that one, and then win on 2s because we're snake bait. That many. Oh, don't overdo it, guys.
Just enough.
Got him. See if I feast off that dude. No. And then onto the other squad. 14 because one guy split. On 3, 6 explode. Uh-oh. Well, this sucks. That was a very bad roll. 2s. 7. Could do it. Could still do it. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. We did. Best day ever. All right. Perfect.
Do I re-roll one?
Oh, we did fast dice them.
Oh, we did. That's fine.
See if you have a champion here, right? Yeah. See if I feast off that dude. Please do. Nope. Sad. So I get 2 on feast. I'll do my. Oh yeah, do your fights.
So we get 3/6 attacks without any special stuff, and 4 attacks from the the power fist. So power fist on 2s, and then strength 8, so 3s. So 1 AP4, 3 AP3.
So the AP4 just goes through. The AP3. Oh yeah, they're just fists, yeah.
Yep.
AP3s. Oh, I can't save any of them, so I'll just take catalysts. So on the first guy, he takes 2 wounds, and it's 2 damage each, right?
Yep.
Takes 4 saves. Nope, he's dead. And then the second guy takes the rest. Oh. Good thing we're getting those rolls out now. I will just eat this cannon guy because I don't think that he...
And then the 6 normal attacks all hit.
I'll just eat both the cannon guys. I don't really care.
1 wound, AP1.
Hiya! 5 up. Nailed it. Cool. So consolidations, we have to just go towards these guys, so I don't really even care about consolidating. Just sort of do this. As long as we don't engage anybody, all good. Bottom of the phase, we're gonna flee the scene of the crime. Goodbye. I must go, my planet needs me. Wonder if I bother. I guess I will put a dude on this objective because that disrupts strategic scan, right?
No, Stan was on this side.
Yeah, but if you can't scan as long as I'm touching the objective, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right. So we'll just tow 1 dude on it. I think it's like one of the few actions that still has that clause. That's my turn. I will pass back to you. In battle round 2, I will pick the Zone Thrope Imperative, so I get an invulnerable save.
All right. That was a little brutal. Not too bad, though, I guess. Didn't lose as much as I could have.
Yeah. So you hold 1 now, right?
So yeah, we hold 1, so we get 4 points. We did finish our scouring action, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 points, right? 3.
I think it's 3.
So I need to do that, and we need to kill and stuff. So we have a Venom Thrope and the Tyranid Warriors over there.
Yeah. Also, the Broodlord's towing on that back, and he counts as 5 models in OBSEC if you're trying to steal it from me.
The Tyranids site, which is always a pain in the butt, 15 wounds.
He's got 4+ invul in this turn. Look out. He's a tanky boy. One tanky boy.
And And your warriors over here have a 4-up still, right?
They're 5+ in bonds, yeah.
5-up, okay.
Yeah, because only the monsters get the 4+. And the only one who doesn't already have a 4+ is the T-site.
All right, so we will try to do advance and charge. That does go off. We'll put that on the Terminators. That's it for command phase. Movement, the Terminators will advance.
Whoa, here they come.
We will spend a CP to make it an auto 6.
Nice.
So we would just move them up 11.
So I think that was about as effective a first turn as it could be have been. Did I close my sheet? My chat box? I think I did.
These Noise Marines will just move 6.
I was thrilled if you're going to use a noise weapon, you have to simulate the noise. You have to play an air guitar every time you shoot a Blastmaster.
These Noise Marines will...
This guy's going to shoot this guy?
Yes, wait a minute, because we have to move other stuff out of the way.
Which strat is -1 to wounds?
Dark Apostle will move up over here. Now we can move these guys.
I gave them -1 to it. I paroxysmed one of the units in case they swung back, which is why he fought on death at the small unit, not the big unit, because I put it on the bigger unit.
I have to move this blue squad first.
I do think that my opponent could have been cheeky there and pull his, because I did mortal wounds on the way in, which turned out was really good because Tyranid warriors literally exactly killed all those Noise Marines. It doesn't help that I did roll 8 out of what was it? It was like 7 out of 14 1s and 2s or whatever, 6 out of 14, or 8 out of 14. Yeah, it was 6 hits, 2 explosions. Yeah, sad. So the -1 to wound is on the opponent's models chat. They were -1 to wound me, I think is what we're referring to right now.
Master Possession has to move. If I move him here,
Bork.
that will work. These guys are staying put so that they can do the action. These bikers we need to make sure they stay at 24, so move them to... I want to move this one so we can see.
I definitely should have taken Psychic Interrogation Champ.
But I want to leave this one so that
I
it can charge.
have to play a little bit more
easily.
aggro, but I'm feeling the CP burn right now. Down to 1. Spent 3 CP last turn. I had to reroll my charge, which is a little bit awkward. We got a cat. Kitty cat. I think I'm going to set up 2 cat cameras because she's got 2 beds around. What's up, girl? You coming to visit? Come hang out. Come say hi to chat. Come on up. Come on. No? Just gonna yell at me? I brought treats in case she wanted to come visit, and she knows I have them. Alright, I'll give you this treat if you come visit me. You have to come visit. No, I'm not gonna give you the whole bag.
They can see.
Come on. Come on up. It's okay. It's right there. It's right there. You confused? Here, come on. Here it is. We got there, chat. I'll do a little tilto. Hey! That was perfect. Hey, chat, say hi to the kitty cat. What's up? Say hi to chat, Nikki.
That should be good for Psychic phase.
You dropped your treat, by the way.
So I move to Psychic.
Big dummy.
We will start with Pact of Flesh on the bikes. Heal 1, bring 1 back.
Oh, no, don't stand on the keyboard. Not the keyboard.
Pact of Flesh is a 5, so that is good. So we bring back a biker.
Okay, I'm gonna start a count for that.
We'll position you
Xeno spotted.
to be here.
Thank you, chat. Thank you. Go hang out on.
And we get to heal you.
First off, find the stupid treat you dropped before. Are you? You're littering. Here.
We'll then go with Delightful Agonies.
Come hang out.
Goes off on a 9. That'll go on the Terminators again.
On the castle. All right.
And then
Now I
we're
get
going
turn
to
this cat cam on.
Smite.
Oh, it's so dark.
Goes off on a 6. Closest target's going to be Tyrannocyte.
Oh, she left already.
Takes D3. Takes 1.
Ow. Oh, as soon as this cat leaves my keyboard, I'll be able to put that on there.
So that's it for Psychic. We go to Shooting.
Oh, his thing's broke. Down to 14.
We will start with the Bikers shooting their Meltas into the Tyrannocyte and their 2 Bolters.
Mm-hmm.
Both hit. And actually, in the second wonton thing, what do I get for the second one? Is that Assault? I don't remember.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
All right. Start of the second battle round, Massacre, which is Rapid Fire, Assault, or Pistol. 6s score an additional hit.
Yay!
So 3 Meltas. Wounding on 3s. Right? Because he's T7?
Yeah, just T7.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that'll be 3 of your invulns.
3, 4 pluses. Hiya. 2 go through. How much do I take?
You will take...
10. Ow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That was
I can live
that
with
was
that.
alright. Yeah.
And
Can
then
confirm.
4 on the Bolters. 2 hit, 1 explode. And 1 wound.
1 wound. 4 plus. Nailed it.
Alright, so that's them. Hellbrutes. He is not within half, so he just gets his 2 shots. Both misses. Second Hellbrute. We get to reroll that one because we were within 6 of the Chaos Lord. For
Nailed
2
it.
hits. And if they get it in the box, 1 possible.
Goes through. How much damage? Do I die? I'm on 1. Nice.
That is nice. So now we're not going to shoot that one anymore, I don't think.
Alright.
So we'll go... I guess this Blastmaster has only 1 target. And we don't want to kill that because I want to make that long bomb charge if possible. So we'll go this Blastmaster into the Venom Thropes.
Mm-hmm. -1 to hit me.
So heavy, 3 shots,
Nice.
3 hits. Strength 8. I don't think that is it.
T5, yeah. T5 and Lord.
Second Blastmaster. In the pink squad, we'll do the same thing. 3 hits. 2 wounds. That one's AP4, which doesn't matter because you have invulns.
Yeah, what's the AP on the other one? Just AP.
AP3.
AP3. Okay, yeah. So it's just on my 5-ups either way. Yeah. Oh, nailed it. What a boss.
Nice. Good
Yeah,
job.
Venom throw. This guy's alive, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I just flipped him over so that I knew that he shot.
Oh, sure. Cool. These guys advance, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't use rapid fire in advance.
Yeah.
I forget that they're rapid fire. It's not assault sometimes. That should be it for shooting. All right.
Cool.
Charges.
Let's go.
Bikers into warriors.
Okay. Don't roll garbage. Nailed it.
There's them. We will try Chaos Lord into them. a long bomb. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, I know.
These Terminators, I don't think need anything special to roll into that, because we only need a 5. Will get us within 2. No, 3 or 6. 6 will get us within 2.
Yep. Yep. 6 in charge is fine. Nailed it.
6 in charge is what we get.
Easy peasy. They'll set to defend, I guess. In case it matters.
In case it matters, that's fair. And these ones, we're gonna have to do. Yeah, we'll do Honor the Prince on it. So I just needed 3 up on 1d6.
3, yeah. Let's go. Nailed it.
There we go.
The center objective is yours.
Good boys.
Unless this guy kills you. Look out. He has, like, D3 attacks or something. And then maybe explodes.
Actually, it's the explosion I'm more afraid of, I think.
Yeah, I think it's only D3 mortal, so you're probably fine.
Oh. And that should be it for charges. Fights you could interrupt.
Nah, not enough CP.
Oh, you don't have the TV. All right. So we'll start with the Terminators because they're a pain to roll.
So we said it's 3 accursed weapons, or 2 accursed weapons, 2 chain fists, or 2 power fists and a chain fist.
Yeah. And we just need to rotate these a little bit.
And the green thing is the advanced charge, or do they have another buff?
That's the our Feeling the Pains.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
There we go. All right, let's roll these stupid dice.
Roll damn stupid dice.
So we get
minus 1 damage you. Do
Minus
the bikey boys have a melee weapon?
The champion has the power fist though, and they all have.
Okay, yeah. I'll save my minus 1 damage for those guys. Okay, yep. Come at me, bro.
All right.
Pretty sure these guys die anyway, but we'll see.
4 fists.
Fisticuffs. Oh yes, look at them go.
And then strength 8 will only be at 3s, so that is a AP 5 and an AP 4.
So just on my inbound save.
Yep.
1 guy dies.
Well, maybe they already do 3 damage.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you could flub. First go. Oh, good start. Oh, he survives. The 1 in 9 situation where chain fist is worse than power fist.
Yeah, I think we actually have to reroll that because I need to kill 1 with that.
There it is.
There we go.
He's dead.
And now we have 3 of the power fists. So 6 of those. Solid hits. Solid wounds. On your invuln.
Okay, the 3s. Don't wound me. Because I'm transhuman. So those go through, so 2 more guys die. Just do this.
And then 5 of close attacks.
Uh-oh.
We still have the... oh no, these Chaos Terminators do not get the icon.
My man survives. Amazing. 8 wounds. 5 up. Ah, save. Take that. Accursed weapons. More like accursed to fail your wounds all the time.
Well, is that with outside of 2? Yeah. I just realized that I can't go too far in, otherwise I can tag both units.
Yeah, if you engage the other unit, it could be bad. For sure.
So, we'll just leave it like that.
Cool.
And now bikers.
Indeed.
4 from the champion. That's 3 hits, because we do have the icon on these ones.
Oh, sorry. I was going to minus some damage to these guys.
Yeah, you said that already.
Yeah.
So,
just
1 AP4.
Oh, not really worth. 5 up. Take it. Inch.
And then we have 3, 6, 8. Go chainswords. Oh, that 1 2 hit.
Yep.
2 1 AP2.
Yeah, just on my inbound. Either way, both get through. 5 ups. Oh, these guys do not want to save, so these guys dead. Ow. Nice.
All right, and this mess in the middle.
Yeah, come at me, bro.
So we'll start with the Power Fist, because that should be the one to do it.
Mm-hmm.
On 2s. AP5. So yeah, just your 4 up and bone.
Yeah, just on my inbound. Hiya. Oh, he's alive.
All right, so
Come
now
at
I
me,
got to
chain
roll
swords.
all these chain swords. So that is 3, 6, 9, 10 chain sword attacks. You're 1.
Drum roll, please, everyone. What an amazing guy.
All right, and now the Blast Master with the butt of his gun.
Hits every time. Let's go. 1 more wound. You can do this. Yes. He's too strong. Tyranids too strong. Now I have to look up what the bottom bracket melee profile with Tyranids is.
4 ups do 4 up things.
Facts. You're not wrong. I can't find it. Because yellow scribe support. Is that my fighting now?
Yep.
Cool. So we'll just swing at these guys real quick while we're here. Continue to tow on this thing. You're not upsec, right?
No, they're not an upsec.
I am. Let's go. So it's 12 attacks. Hitting on 3s, 6s still explode because that lasts for a round. Bloop. So those go away. We get 2 back. And then these are done 3s. 5 AP, 2. 2 damage each, so it gets 1 guy.
You
Get right back in that dirt. Get out of here. This is mine. This is my objective. I don't think we need to do anything super cool. We could, like, fall back and charge and push really hard, but that kind of is what it is. All right. I actually don't think that pylon's legal, but that one is. Okay. Tyranids. What do you do, big guy? Oh, it's not random attacks. It's just 4 attacks. And his weapon skill doesn't degrade. Amazing. Because it sucks already. So here we go. 4 attacks. 1 hit. We've done it. Strength 6? Strength 5. Wins on 3. Either way. 1 and AP2. No. No. The 4 up's too strong in the middle objective. What a silly goose. All right. This guy, we should roll him. He's important. Hiya. Hiya. All those. Wow. All right.
He's strength 8?
Oh, no, sorry. He's strength 7. He doesn't have the upgrade. I had to cut it for the Broodlord. So just 2 damage.
And then
Oh, yeah,
2
and
up.
then you get the 5 up.
1 damage.
1 damage. I'll take it.
Where's the one with the cursed weapon?
More than I anticipated, to be fair. And he's beast, right? So he doesn't go anywhere.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
All right. I guess everything else I have, we could just score at the end. We get the accursed gods here. And now I need to.
This completes, so I scan that objective for 3. And I 12. And get 2 banners. And we're off.
And we're off.
And we're off. Off to the races. Okay, so my invuln imperative is still up. You're gonna fight me first here, and it's very sad. That's gonna expire. We could push the Venom Strips over there and try to make you fight last, and then attack you with the warriors. That seems okay. So buffs. We'll put all the buffs on blue unit, or on green unit. Sorry. I will put the Broodlord buff on these guys though. Which is 6s. I'll just give them a little token for it. 6s to wound or +1 AP.
Okay.
Which is good against Terminators, I've heard. This guy will fall back. Wonder where he's able to go.
I do have a stratagem for fallbacks.
Oh yeah, you can chase me. That's 2 CP, right?
It's 2 CP.
Yeah, if you want to do that, I think it's okay.
And that one. Yeah, it allows them to consolidate.
Yeah, so I will. Can we go there? Not quite. Yeah, we can go. We'll just go there with that guy.
Alright, and I will
Okay,
spend the 2 CP.
Alright.
Because then
Come at me, bro.
we can tag this entire unit.
Sure.
That doesn't get the charge down.
Yeah. T site. I guess we'll just fall back. How far do you move now, T site? 4 inches. Hell yeah, dude. Woo! The dizzying heights of 4 inches of movement. I'm gonna push these guys over here. Where's my last cannon? Here he is. Okay. So that's a 9 inches off him. This guy go back here. We'll do an advance on these dudes. 2. What we want to do is get a dude in 18 of you, which is like this. And then we'll just continue to make sure that this screen looks okay. These guys will roll in advance. 3. So we can go 9, which I think we will do. I think these positions are all fine. You have chains over here or through here. That's all good. So we'll call that okay for a movement phase. We'll do psychic. I guess the siphons will be on the characters over here. The tyrant will paroxysm. Paroxysm goes off on a 10.
Yep. You're at 30.
Super
Sir.
far away. Yeah. So we'll just grab that and put it on the Terminators that are there. And then he might as well smite. He'll just do a scream. Yeah, he'll scream. Goes off. Wouldn't matter either way. D3 mortals to you. Take 1. Got him.
5 up.
Yeah.
Take 1.
Take that 1 damage and you'll like it. These zoanthropes are going to smite you.
Because they can see through synaptic, right?
So we can draw line of sight here, and then he's closest there.
Oh, I thought you had to draw line of sight to the model.
Only with an attack. Smite just measures, because smite measures to the unit, not the model you're attacking with. It's weird.
That's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very dumb. It goes up on a 10, because we have +3 to cast.
Yep.
3 + 3, take 6.
6. Woof.
Zoanthrope's pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Take 5.
Especially when you don't roll any of your film events.
Indeed. That is annoying.
1.
Can confirm.
4. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. Where is that? Because you'll still be line of sight.
Yep. The other Zoanthrope unit will do the same thing. Bloop. No super. So,
This one.
yeah, we can call it from the dude in the back. Yeah. Because in the multi-model units, you get the Peku measures. 4 more. Take 2.
They're dwindling. They're dwindling.
This guy could do nothing because he sucks. So that is it for the psychic phase. We'll do shooting. Actually, no, we should cast buffs with this guy. He is going to cast Catalyst. He does. We'll pass it through the link to the big unit. And then he'll cast the... Can I give them... What imperative can I give them? I don't know if I can double up on Zoanthrope imperatives. I doubt I can. Because I think I'd have to pick one that's not currently active. So I do... Hive Nexus is the name of the ability. I don't know, just select one synaptic imperative of a model that's within synaptic range. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we'll just keep Zoanthropes active on those guys for the round, basically.
Okay.
So they'll just keep their invulnerable save, but everyone else will lose it. Let's do shooting.
Yep.
I will shoot this Tyranid Prime at this unit of models over here.
Okay.
He shoots this many times. 2. He hits both of them because he's awesome. He wounds both of them. AP3.
AB3.
2 damage each.
We'll take them in 2 guys in cover.
Yep. So just on 4s. Nailed it.
They're good.
All right. We'll do this unit. They're just all going to dump everything at Blue Squad.
Yep.
So 3 cannons. Woo! This many shots. They have all the buffs, so they hit on 2s. Sick. And wound on 2s. Rerolling 1s for the prime. That many. AP3.
AP3. Damage 2 each, right?
2 each, yep.
Yeah, all three of those are normal guys, so we'll take them in threes. One dice,
Gets one. One more.
two dice, three dice.
So that's the guys in cover.
And
one
then-
on a special dude. Gets him 2. Sick. The little guns. Will it be this many? On 2s. Rerolling 1s. Good thing. On 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wish I was rolling 2s. Roll a lot of 2s. That many AP2.
Yep.
Exacties? Incredible. Don't overdo it, guys. That is the shooting, I believe. That is the shooting. So we will go, let's see, with charges. Yeah, shot you, shot them. Everyone else is in melee, so yeah, charges. Question is whether we want this dude to charge.
Well, Blue's already in
The
combat.
CP. Yeah, if I want the tyrant to charge.
Oh, Tyrant to charge. Gotcha.
I'm
holding up real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, I think that I do, just so I don't lose more warriors. So here comes Tyrant. Yep, he'll just go here, and then we'll bounce him at the end, I think, because we don't need to bounce anywhere else. As long as he doesn't get dumpstered by actually, he should be fine, honestly, in terms of overrunning, because we can pull him out of melee. He'll get pulled out of melee, I guess. So he'll just go here. Okay, and then these guys will charge here.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, seems like the thing to do these days. Whee. So we go 7. I think just gonna do something like this. Take up a bunch of board space. Get shot by a multi-melta and die. I appreciate how useless these Venom Tropes are in this matchup, besides fighting last. Like, -1 to hit. Aw, sad. Venom Tropes will charge the Bikey boys. Uh-oh,
Okay.
not like that. Oh, that sucks. Oh well. And that is it for charges. I'll start with the Tyrant.
That's fair.
Let's go. He's got 2 kicky feet. I guess I'll do the kicky feet first in case we accidentally kill that dude. 2 hits. 2 wounds. AP 3.
AP3 down to AP2.
Oh, just kidding. Doesn't matter. The big sword. Deuce. Deuce again. Rerolling ones. 6. AP 4. Just on
5 up.
5 up. 3 damage each.
All right. I guess we'll just have to roll this 5 times. Stupid yellow pains. Failed 1.
A man is dead. Another man.
Failed.
Alright. Fair enough. Do I eat your delicious brain? I don't. Sad. But I do get a point. Alright. You fight first somewhere, I guess?
Yep. Well, since we charged there, we will
Seems good.
bring you over before we can fight. We start with the champion, 4 attacks. On 2s. On, I guess, 4s because of... Right?
Yep.
So,
So I'm on a 5 up.
yep.
This is a power fist, right?
Yep. 2 damage
So
each.
on the regular dudes. First one, Catalyst says Take 1 damage. Sick. And then takes another one and dies.
That's pretty good. So now we have 3 chainsword guys, which will be 10 total attacks. That's pretty good. That's not terrible. 2 AP 2, 1 AP, or 2 AP 1. Oop.
Yep. So just on my 5s, they're all on 5 ups.
Okay.
5 ups and 5 ups again. Take 1 damage.
And then Blastmaster hitting with the butt of the gun.
Hop, yeah. Oh, what a loss.
All hit.
Go.
That would have been nice for wound rolls, because we did the inverse.
Nice. Alright, so we just have to fight with these guys now.
Yep.
Oh, I guess you can consolidate, right?
Yeah, I mean, we'll base, call it a day.
Yeah. Sounds good. So I guess we might as well pile in. That seems like the thing to do. All the cool kids are doing it these days, I've heard. Here is... I'm down 1 out of that unit, so I should have 32. Right? No. Yes, that's correct. 1, 2, 3. And 2 extra. Hit on 2s. Rolling 1s. Wound on a number. 2s. Rerolling 1s. That many. Maybe 2. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's fine. We're all fine here now. How are you? Goodbye. Is your brain delicious brain?
Even without the AP, I think it gets them all.
Yeah, it's 2 damage each, too.
Yeah.
We need to get a point for that. Alright. Hey, consolidate. Just do something like this, I guess.
Alright, Bikes, I need you to kill these 2.
Please don't. Please don't kill them. I need you guys to make a friggin' 4-inch charge. But no. I did snakes it.
So 4 fists.
Stop
4 hits.
hitting all your fist attacks. That's very rude. Stop wounding so many times, too. 5 up. Okay. He's just dead. He's wounded.
And then 3 swords. AP 2.
Take 1. Oh, that guy's just, yeah. So he's dead. Ah, that sucks. Well, at least we contest. Or we control. For now. Alright, let's do back of the bikes. All hit. 2 wounds. Lame.
Now they're showing up.
Lame. Alright, bottom of fight. We're just going to peel this guy back out of danger. So he doesn't get charged by Terminators and shot by Multi-Meltas. I think he'll just hide back here. We could put him here, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah. That's what's up. Oh, I didn't declare it. Do you mind if I just say I'm doing the action with the Breedlord? He didn't do anything else this turn, so he's just chilling. Yeah. Just kill him, and then you'll be okay. All right, that is my turn. So back to you.
Again, only 1 on primary,
Only
which is
one primary.
going on good.
Good job, Red Squad. I'm proud of you guys. I will pick a new imperative, and I will pick exploding 6s with... I'll do exploding 6s and melee attacks. That's what I'll do, warriors. Yeah.
And then your warriors here have the invuln still.
Yes.
And they have...
Yeah, they have the invuln until my next phase.
Yep, and they have the 6 up feel no pain.
And they have the 5 up. Yeah, 5 up damage.
Well, Chaos Lord, you're... Oh, we need to do our pair first.
Yep. Alright, Chaos Lord. Let's see what you got here, bud. And it's round 3, so you're exploding 6s and melee turn on, right?
Yep.
Seems good.
Actually, I don't really think I care about any of his things right now, I guess.
King Live.
I
582. So
guess
2,000
we
points of
can
sisters for
give them.
400.
Yeah,
New
we'll
in
give
box?
them
Fuck yeah, dude.
1 for their shooting, warp
Benefit
sight,
of
please,
sisters is that there aren't
and
too
ignoring cover.
many
Why not?
like
2 that
banding
does
sheets
go
in my
off, so
faction.
that'll go on the Marines here,
So you like you could just kind of
because that's all they can do.
like it's not getting anything on anyway. Actions like pretty good.
So then movement. Chaos Lord is going to come up.
So this Chaos Lord is like kind of terrifying. I'm a little scared of him.
These guys are coming
Full
up.
wound rerolls against a transhuman, and he gets plus 2 D3 attacks. Fuck me. He's slow though, at least. That's something. And I have the damage ignore against the Thunder Hammer attack, so it's not super duper. It's
Hellbrute
like
is coming up.
the most amount of damage, but it is pretty annoying.
Hellbrute is coming up.
Inky, you show up in the cat cam? Yeah. This is really too bright. Can we fix that?
Blastmaster is moving up.
Now it's so dark.
We can just kind of move these guys this way. Master Possession.
I wonder if there's a brightness setting.
Actually, do you even need to move? We're in range there.
Oop. Brightness.
Move
No,
you
it doesn't help at
touching here. So then actually I want to move one of these guys over here so that he's still within 3.
I do have a table lamp I could just point at you.
That gives me a smite target.
You could also just turn the actual lights on.
And
And
then
go
24
human.
inches should still give me more than enough range for, yeah.
Alright. Should we put lights on, chat?
Uh,
How long is my cord here?
so I still need to get through all your characters, which
It's
is
so
kind
bright,
of
but
a
at least you can see
pain
the
right
cat
now.
now.
That was a terrible choice, I think.
I really don't like lights on, but it's important because everything I own is black because I'm an emo boy.
And the bike's staying put, so I just need to put my Terminators down because Terminators have to come in this turn. Otherwise, they're gone.
Hi, Inky.
The problem is, if I go over here, I'm just going to get eaten up by more smites next turn. So I think I have to try to go for your zone ropes to limit that. And force them to make a really questionable charge again. With 1 CP onto the Prince, I'll roll a 2 and be very sad.
That does feel like it's good. I feel like there's that stratagem in like Grey Knights where it's like roll 3d6, drop the lowest for like a psychic test, and everyone's like use it on their most important thing. And I feel like New Honor of the Prince is going to be like spend 1 CP, then spend a 2nd CP to reroll the dice you rolled.
Yep.
And probably flubbed, and then feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, because there's not even a world where I can get 2 inches this way because of the wall. That was really good placement, Trevy. Really good placement.
I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I'm sorry.
you
that
did what you should do.
I've tried to place in annoying spots.
Yeah, because no matter which way I cut it, to get both units done, I have to end up here, which is 9 inches away, and that still doesn't do it. Alright, cool. We're just... Or maybe we can get lucky and just shoot most of them dead. Zoanthropes have 5 up in Vuln, right?
4 plus.
4 plus in
Vuln. Yep.
At 4 wounds apiece.
And transhuman.
And transhuman.
He's got everything.
It has everything.
And if the Neurothrop's here, which he is, and you don't kill them, they can heal back when they smite.
Right.
Yeah, he's sick actually. Just like a very good unit. Who knew?
They really are.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. All right, we'll start off with Delightful Agonies.
Let's go.
That's a Paros.
Ooh.
And we just have to take it because I.
You do take an additional mortal wound because you're within 18 inches of Tyranid warriors if you eat it.
4.
Ouch.
4 mortal
Oh,
wounds.
God. All right, well. You deny me 3 points on cranial feasting if you kill yourself that way, so there you go.
Oh, yay.
Good for me, I guess.
All right, so no Delightful Agonies. Now we'll try to do Pack of Flesh. That one goes off on an 8, so we get a bike back and heal. Oh, there's no bikes to heal.
Spikes are just too strong. Nerf Chaos Bikers.
And lastly, I guess, do I risk a smite? I feel like we. No, because the D3, and I have not been rolling well. I
mean, yeah, you will just die if you perils, right? Like it's. Yeah. Okay, I guess, yeah, for D3 mortal wounds, you do a 5-up damage ignore. It's like maybe you do 1 damage. For the 1 in 18 chance, you just kill yourself immediately.
So.
Are we mastering the blast over here?
Yeah, we're going to Blast Master into the Tyrannocyte.
Fair enough. Yeah, -1 to hit. Take that. Got him.
Got him. Thankfully, I can reroll ones to hit.
There you go. What's the row ones from?
From the Dark Apostle. When I did the blessing.
Okay.
But we don't wound.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, that's annoying. Because I really wanted these halberds to shoot into the...
Oh, Chaos Lord doesn't even have a pistol?
Nope.
Oh,
I gave it up.
so
Alright,
much.
halberd's gonna shoot.
Oh, we got... Oh, are these guys doing the action, though? Yeah. They got pistols, right? Pew, pew, pew. Oh, no, too far. Ah, one guy. Get him. Get him, Noise Marine Champion.
Oh yeah, actually, I can't do the action because you're on it, right?
The strategic camp? Yeah, I don't think so. Because we've both somehow just stood here for like an entire battle round.
So the question comes in, can the Tyrannocyte see that one blast?
Yeah, cannot set this action while there are enemy units within range. Which Blastmaster?
This guy.
Oh, that guy. I would say probably. Yeah.
So then
Yeah,
the blast.
I think so. Yeah, there's a tentacle or something poking over, or he could be a quarter inch or whatever you can see.
So 3 shots.
Nailed it.
On force. Really?
Is it strength? What's the strength?
It's 8. You're at T7, so it is 1.
Yeah, so it does wound. Yeah.
There's
AP 3.
AP 3.
Alright, I just die. You got me.
Okay, does it blow up?
Nobody's in range. It doesn't matter.
Oh right, because they don't. That's one of the ones.
They death throw now. Yeah, they don't blow up. They don't do normal blow ups. They only blow up on enemies.
Yeah. All right. Now we'll go halberds into your warriors.
Yeah, these guys weren't in. Right? Yeah, they're like 8 inches away.
Hit.
Get out of here.
No wounds.
I'm too strong.
Second
for
hit.
you.
1 hit.
Ah. Those wouldn't even have wounded without transhuman.
Right.
Those are just really bad dice.
All right. So you just have a ridiculous charge to make. 7's not too bad. You guys are gonna prince. Well, I guess we don't want to shoot actually because if we accidentally kill.
Yeah, they could just shoot into green.
Yeah, we'll shoot in the green. 8 bolters.
Yeah, you'd have to kill this whole. He's wounded, right? Oh no, there's a guy wounded. Yeah, so you have to do 5 damage to reduce the charge on the Chaos Lord, which would be a lot.
And it's not happening.
Yeah. Just 1. 4. 5. All right, take 1. Ow.
All right. So it's been my last CP. Let's roll my 2, and then move on to my Chaos Lord.
Is it just the zone throw you're charging?
Yep, just his own throws.
Cool. Come on in. There you go. There
Okay.
you go. The big 10-incher. Yeah, boy.
Good boys.
I'll just switch on my 2-inch over here.
Yep.
All good. Well, Zoanthropes, you're doing your duty for Queen and Country, and I appreciate you for it.
Get them all in as best we can. We'll relocate all of them in a minute. That's all fine. I just want to see if now my lord will make that 7-inch charge.
So everybody says, no, I don't
No.
like that.
So
Reroll?
can't. I spent my CB.
Oh yeah, because the Honor of the Prince. Sorry,
I guess
Counselor.
now we have to try the Hellbrood at a 12.
Yeah, you got an 11. Almost. That guy's too far.
Yep.
Could charge these guys now, right? Yeah, they don't want action.
No, because I don't think I have any room to actually move.
Yeah, they could charge the red guy if they wanted. I don't know how much it matters though. You probably get him with the bikes because he has to fight last.
Yeah, thanks. Chaos Lord, you are just going to be dead now.
So I did make a positioning misplay last turn. I could have.
Because you are even outside
Zoanthropes
of
had failed their charge. I could have put them in a position
Yay,
to get
me.
the unit down here, but I was expecting them to succeed, but they were 3.2 away. So I could have saved
Yeah,
myself a
all
warrior.
right.
I
Okay.
think.
Well, we'll start with the Chaos Terminators. Let's see if we can pick these guys up at least.
Losing some efficiency, chats.
4 fists,
Very
or chain
sad.
fists rather.
Ooh, that's a really good
That's
roll. 6 explode, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Big force. Yes. 4+, safe. Ah, they both go through. No, not like this. Don't do it. I'm alive.
I really need the chain fist. Kind of aggravates me, but we don't have many options because we're only allowed so many power.
Right.
Power
I don't know,
fit.
yeah. This
Actually,
is like
no,
the one. It's like the one situation Chain Fist is worse. But if I like minus some damage to you and you're hitting a warrior, you would be like, "Oh, Chain Fist is sweet. It
right.
does like 30% more damage."
All right.
Just this one situation. This is Power Fist.
No, these are the cursed weapons.
Oh yeah, try to kill that guy. That was bad.
1 and AP3.
What do I get?
So you're 4.
What do I get? What do I get? I save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some overspill damage there. Mr. Power Fists.
Like that.
Yep. Oh my god. Alright, well that was really bad.
They're not supposed to bounce off those.
Yeah, that was like... After the Chain Fists, you rolled like 1 out of 10 4-ups. Okay.
All right. And now let me not kill the
Boys?
warrior.
Please leave my warrior alive. Leave
Oh.
warrior alone.
Does he have an invuln?
He does not, so he's just toast. He turns into a fine mist. A damn
they-
fine mist, if I do say so myself.
They're actually not infantry. All right. Well then, we don't score anything else. Your turn.
Yay. Cool.
It's getting far away from me now because
We
you got another
covered.
12.
Nice. I get 2 banners. And yeah, it's 12 for... I already scored it.
Oh, yeah, it's better on 3, not 4.
And I get my strategic hand. And
All right, I'm giving you your next turn one too.
yeah, we're just like foreseeing the future here. We'll give all the buffs to these guys. I think I'll give them the Broodlord buff to fine range. Yeah. That's gonna go away. That's gonna go away, and then we'll hopefully put it back. And we're off. You've hidden yourself from my second Zoanthrope unit, which is very sad. I don't appreciate that. Intelligent play, get out of here. This guy is a little far away from that objective, so that's okay. These guys are gonna do something. So the warriors will move within 2 of you, because that's cheating. I have 2 CP. Two CP. What are the helpers doing? Melee, 5 attacks on 3, so 3 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I do have to go to the objective at some point.
No, you can let me in. It's okay.
Unacceptable. 40k is a zero-sum game. No one's allowed to get any points. We're playing WTC rules now. I only win if I drop you to zero primary every turn forever. The fight first does put a damper on things for sure. All right, guys, can you make this charge the second time? I believe in you. It's literally unfailable this time, so maybe. Let's do an advance with this unit and see what we get.
Okay. 4's pretty good.
4's pretty good. It's not enough to get me anywhere I really want, so we might just be neuroparasiting people. So I think I'm just gonna run them up here now that we don't have to screen anymore. So I do need to push him back and then pull this guy back to here. And stay within 12 of our friends. Nice. And he'll go there. The Broodlord's hanging out. We already scanned this objective, so we can't score that again. So he's just hanging and holding it now. Cool. These guys will, I think, break cover. Not you. You're in a different unit. We'll cut him an inch because you have to go around. Can this guy make it there? Only if this guy moves over. And I don't care about you guys. I think this Hive Tyrant will fight you.
That's fair.
Yep.
I can't believe they didn't even kill one Zoanthrope.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate. They definitely should have probably killed 2. 3 is like a tough ask, but certainly 2. This guy, I think, will just hide behind this and maintain my synaptic link. Like that. Like that. Cool. This guy will hang out over here. Okay. Cool. So let's do. And then this guy will, I think, will come up in this corner, so he's 6 away from the middle for next turn. A psychic phase. I will. I'll do the Broodlord. He's not in deny range, right? Yeah. He'll just try to do the Hive Nexus power. He does not. That's the invulnerable save.
Yep.
He'll do. That's all he does. The Zoanthrope. No, we'll do the Neurothrope over here. He'll cast Catalyst. 3d6. Yep, and we'll chain that over to these guys. He'll cast a Smite. +1. Regular Smite, so just D3 over here. 1. Take that. The Hive Tyrant will Psychic Scream. Oh, I should have smited. That would have been sick. Nah, I would have perils. That would have been awkward. D3 more to you. Take 3. Yeah. And then we'll use those to heal this dude with the Neurothrope. And then he will cast Paroxysm on them. He doesn't. Sad times. And then the Zoanthropes himself will smite.
Yep.
Super Smite on a super duper high number for 7. Nice. These guys are going to cast Neuroparasite. We do. In hindsight, I should have done that first and then done it on these guys. But now I'm not doing that. So we'll do it on the pink guys. Yeah, we'll do it on the pink guys. Be kind of fun to try to knock that dude off. No, we will do it on the Terminators. We'll chain it like that. And try to roll a 5 up to kill that guy who's on 1 wound. We do! 1 mortal wound. Yay. Alright, I'll take it. That is my whole psychic phase. I'll do shooting. These guys are going to hold off for a sec. These guys are going to shoot Orange Squad.
Yep.
So 2 cannons. Nice. Hits on 3s. Wounds on 2. 1 wound, AP3.
AP3, AP2, AP1, 4.
Yep. 2 damage. Take that, 1 random dude. And then 2 regular guys with little guns. Maybe. Those I'll miss. These wound on 3s. 2 wounds, AP2. So just on your regular save.
Maybe.
Nailed it. Big squad. Now I kind of want to shoot them, but also shooting these Hellbrutes is like pretty sick. Big squad will shoot everything at this Hellbrute.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the game plan. Cannons. So that is 2 and 1 extra. On 2s, because we get the bonuses. Rerolling once. I wish my 6s exploded this turn, but they don't. Only in melee. And wounds on 3s. Oh, that was terrible. 2 wounds, AP3.
Welcome to my world.
yeah, fair enough. I guess I can't complain that much. 2 damage that you reduced, right? So.
Yep. So.
And then there are 8 left in the unit, so there's 5 regular guys, so 15 little shots. Yeah, I should have just shot the Noise Marines in hindsight. Good thing we roll once. Oh, didn't matter. 4 AP2. Oh well.
AP2, AP1. 1.
Just 1 damage. Yep. All right.
Go Hellbrute, go Hellbrute. Hellbrute doesn't want to shoot back. That's fine.
Yeah. That is, I think, all the shooting because everyone else died in a horrible death. All right, let's do charges.
Okay.
The warriors are gonna charge. The blue warriors are gonna charge this guy. 7. Just go over here, basically.
Making sure we get that Terminator.
Oh yeah. The Tyrant will charge him. And the Tyrant Guard will charge him. Oh,
I actually even forgot you had Tyrant Guard.
surprise. Yeah, they're the reason you haven't been just like plowing multi-ults into the Tyrant the entire game. The warrior, the big warrior squad will charge. Do you go for this Hellbrute? It's a 4-inch charge. I would like to kill it. That would make me feel good about myself. I will charge certainly the Chaos Lord. Probably the Bikers. And I guess also this Hellbrute. Yeah, let's go. The Chaos Lord is just he's just a 4+ invuln save, right?
Yep.
Alright. Let's go.
And I do not have the CP for the fight.
Yeah. Hiya.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have spent the CP trying to kill that warrior early.
Yeah, the reroll.
Yeah.
Who needs middle objective? Not me. Venom Torps will charge here.
Yep, Chaos Bikers will set the defend for what it's worth.
And just 2-inch engage over here, I guess. 1, 2, 3. All right. That is all the charges. Let's see if my fight last triggers on you. Nope. Well, there we go. And then I'll fight first with the warriors.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay a C fee for +1 attack.
Although, it's 3-3. You did good. Good job, Trevy.
Yep. I need to make sure this lord dies, so we probably have to just overcommit to him. And the bikers got healed, so they're fine. So let's put 4 guys into the Hellbrute, and the rest into the Lord. We'll just say the bikers are okay where they are. Yeah. I guess we could put 5 into the Hellbrute. Yeah, I'll put 1, 2, 3. Oh no, 4 into the Hellbrute, 4 into the Lord. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Into the Hellbrute. Boop. On 2s. Rerolling 1s. 6 explodes. On 3s. Rerolling 1s. This many. AP 2. So just on your 4 up. 2 damage each, down to 1.
Right,
See
which is
life found a way. Alright, and then the 4 guys into the Lord.
Yep.
Moop. Oh, I did +1 attack. Oops. Didn't matter. Put 2 6s explode, and then he's only a T4, right?
Yep.
All of those on whatever 4+ save you would like to take.
4+. I guess I just need to roll 24 pluses.
Easy. Nope, that's a bunch of ones.
Nope. That's way too many ones.
Yeah, I guess if I was +1 attacking, I could have split into the bikers a little bit, but I didn't do that. If I underswing on the Lord, he just like blows the entire unit up. So I don't need his brain. Is he your warlord though?
He is my warlord.
Okay, so I do get 6 points for killing him, so I should be up to 10. Right, and then I will do. Can I touch that? I can. Can I touch that and stay in coherency? It's a real question. I can, but then I'm immediately gonna die when you fight first on them. So up to you. But if you fight first on them, you can't punch my Hive Tyrant with a Terminator. That's up to you.
What do Venanthropes do?
They are 2+ poison. So they hit on 3s, 6s explode.
AP1.
2+ poison. AP1, but I have a strat because you're engaged by the warriors now to get +1 AP against the bikers. Anybody who's engaged by 2 Leviathan units. So I could go to AP2. So they basically hit on 2s, wound on 2s.
Yeah, and the Terminator champion is going to die.
Yeah, it's just whether or not you care about the damage in the Tyrant.
I don't think he kills the Tyrant. So, yeah, we're just going to go right into the...
Right into the bikers? Cool. Makes sense to me. Wish I got my fight last.
So we get 4 of these. If I could pick up the dice. Oh, come on. There we go. 2 explosions.
Yep. This is at Venanthropes or Warriors?
Yep, Venanthropes.
Okay.
So that is 2 AP4, 1 AP3.
Okay, so that just peels a dude and 1 guy takes 2. That's the power fist, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And then 6 on the chain swords.
Oh!
That's pretty good.
Brutal! AP a million?
AP2.
AP2. So I could save on 6s. I save 1. So it just kills that with a guy. Ouch. That's sad. Okay. So the Tyrant will go into the Terminator. He has
Yep.
7 attacks now because he killed the Terminators last turn. Rolling ones. Rolling ones. All those on your Inbulb.
Cool.
Do I eat his brain? I do! So I get a command point and 4 more points. Nice. Good job, Gene. Alright. He'll just chill over here. And then this one Venom Throat.
Yep.
It's time. It's time to go. Alright. This many attacks. The miss 2, but the 6 explodes. One's on 2s because he's cool. Ah, just 3. AP 1. And he will go like this.
Takes 1.
I don't think I can do that. No,
Took a
that's
damage.
the other way, so he's just over here. Alright, well, that gives you something to pack to flush, I guess. I guess you could just pack to flush that guy is probably what you do. Okay, it is now your turn.
Yep. For what it's worth. I hold 2 this time.
You hold 2. Going up in the world.
And you still have models on this, so I can't actually do the action here again.
Do.
So we're gonna slide you this way, 4 inches. Does that give me?
Seems good, chat.
Does give me range, but he's not touching, so I need to be able to see.
I think you're fine from that angle if you want to shoot him.
So then I need to move you to make 2 with coherency this way. We can move you.
I think my link is still fine, so that was an
Something
aggressive
like
place
that,
to put that
because it
Tyranid
doesn't
Prime.
matter.
So like kind of a hindsight. But at this stage of the game, we can't really lose, so I'm not that worried about it. Because there are no prisoners. I mean, my opponents and I, no prisoners are probably gonna cut. We're probably gonna be pretty similar by the end of the game.
Oh, come on, move over.
We have 3 CP now because I got that cranial feast.
Do that.
The cranial feast, kitty. Isn't that exciting?
You
It also
are
means
just
I don't
going
have to worry about like smiting
further
unit
back,
champions and
so
stuff out.
definitely can't be. Well, actually, no. You're just gonna go balls out because we need.
You give me a high five? Oh, come on.
Oh, Dark Apostle. I guess will roll his reroll 1s for or shooting again,
So usually
and he
she does
gets
a high
it.
five,
We'll
but
put it
now
on the
she's
orange
so
squad
bad.
again.
She knows tricks and stuff. She does
And
high
now
fives, she
second
does
phase.
a handshake, and she does spin around.
Let's start with, I guess, a feel no pain. Goes off. We'll put that on the bikers, I guess.
Seems good.
The one on the bikers. Actually, we'll put on the halberd. And now we're going to do Pack of Flesh on a 5. Gets it. And we will bring back H Marine. And now we will go ahead and smite. Goes off on a 6. I don't believe there's anyone within 24.
Nope.
So that'll go off on the Tyranid Warriors,
Yep.
which will kill that guy. They
Well,
have kill the pain, right?
Yeah. Oh, I have to pick a new imperative. I'll do +1 to cast and stuff.
Okay. So 2 damage, or 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds. I'll take. So he's dead, and someone else is wounded. We'll just do this dude, I guess.
Oh, they're still in combat.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to fall back the bikes. Which you can. You know, if you, do you want to? Do you want to fall back the bikes?
No, I was hoping that that one guy would be enough to remove it, so that
Yeah,
this
no.
way.
2-inch engagement makes so much sense.
All right, shooting. So we will start with the Hellbrute into the Zoanthropes, because that's what he can see. Hey, 2 hits. 1 wound.
This is
Zoanthrope.
the sun. The Zoanthrope, yeah. 4+. Takes him.
And let's roll 4.
Damage.
3.
Survives. Hey, boss. Let's just take a back guy.
This Blastmaster now will shoot them.
Yep.
Rerolling ones. One possible.
Good.
Now the question is, do I have the Tyranid Prime? I could kill if it fails. If I hit twice, wound twice, and it fails both its saves. Or I could go for the Zone Throw, which doesn't do much actually for me right now. Yep, balls to the walls. Let's go for that. Let's go for that assassination point. 3 hits. One possible.
Hi, yeah.
4.
Oh, it's a 4. Oh, yeah, because it's a 6. Yeah. So I just take it.
And that is all the shots we can make. So we go into charges. We'll do Hellbrute into Warriors.
Cool.
9 inches. That's 4.
Seems good.
And we are just touching the point.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess we can do Marine into the Warriors as well.
Cool. I do have interrupt CP, FYI. In case
Yep.
I changed anything. Because we got extra CP last turn.
And I could bring the Master Possession in just to prevent any shots, but I think that's a mistake. So we will leave that. Alright, we're not worried about the Venom throw. We need to kill as many warriors as we can. So, I guess we activate with the first. The most amount of attacks that we'll get? Or is the champion early? Actually, I think the Noise Marines is our best activation. If you interrupt after that, the Hellbrute has a better chance to fail. Yeah, we'll do that. That gets you within there. We'll bring you there. Bring you there. And I don't think you can get all, even remotely get close enough. So one chainsaw will be out. Unless actually I slide you over and leave you out. Consolidate you there. And you here? Does that get you within a half? No, it still does not. So we actually get less attacks that way. Cool story, bro. Alright, we need to go super big with my power fist. Are you doing any minus damage here?
Nah, I'll just eat it.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
So that's 6 hits.
Oh, my... Yeah, I'm going to save the Venom Swords to make the Bikers fight last again. Nope, they don't. Incredible. Good stuff. Also, that's good stuff.
This is almost embarrassing now. Chain swords.
Yeah, these guys are like 4+. What even is that? What is a 4+? Hey.
Hey, 2 at AP2.
On 6s. Nope. On 5s. Nope. So that kills the wounded guy.
And 3 Blastmaster thuds. Nope. Oh, 1 hits.
Yep.
It does not wound. Okay.
Okay.
You're-
I will interrupt. Yeah, just do your consolidate. You have one?
Yeah, we should.
Very nice.
You're not gonna get there. You'll get there. And that should prevent you from getting many attacks into the halberd.
Alrighty.
That
So I will go with the warriors, obviously, and they will. Not, maybe not the keyboard. You can go play in your house over there. Go play in the house. Nice. Sorry, my cat keeps coming in to reset my camera. So this dude will go here, so we can have these. We can swing one into the bikes and try to clip a dude. Seems fine. This guy is 1.4, 1.7, so he's staying closer than 1.4. That should be like... might be tough, actually. Like that. Okay. So 3 guys could hit the Hellbrute. That could be enough. Probably not. So 1 dude to the bikes. No, we'll just do... I will do... I'm not gonna do enough to the Hellbrute to for it to make a huge difference. So I'll do the dude into the bikes. This guy has to swing at the Hellbrute, which he will. And we'll chain this guy and then 3 into the Noise Marines. So dude into the bikes. The 6 explodes. Right? No, we did the different imperative this turn. We did the Neurothrope. Reroll my 1s to wound. 3 AP 2 onto the bicycle man.
So force.
2 damage each. We got 1. Yeah. And then into the Hellbrute. Reroll 1s. Didn't matter. 3s. Those AP 2.
They shrink 7 or 8.
Strength 8.
Okay.
Because they have the +1 strength upgrade. Two damage each, which you reduce, I guess.
Yep. So down 2.
Cool. And then into the noisy boys, the last 3 guys. On juice, reroll once. On juice, reroll once. All those. Exacties. Nice. Max my feast. And we got a CP last battle round, so we can get a new CP this round. But we don't. Okay.
Alright.
So we'll just do this and base you, I guess. Not that it makes a difference. Alright.
Let's see if the halberd does anything.
Yep.
3 hit or 4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
And
3 wounds. AP a billion, right?
yeah, it's AP 3 and then AP 4 on the.
Yeah. So just my catalysts. So the first one, nobody's wounded, right? Everyone died. Yep. First one survives on 1. Second one, he dies. Third one survives on 1. Fourth one, he dies. So we lose 2. 1, 2. Cool.
Oh, I get you feeling the pain, so I forgot about that.
Oh, I put agonies on him. Something, can't change the past.
Alright. Bikes consolidate. Because he was still within 2.
My +1 AP thing. That's okay.
Apparently, we're just not moving properly. Alright, let's see if we can pick it up.
The Venom throw?
Yep.
Cool.
That's all they can hit.
Mm-hmm.
We have the icon, and we get 1 explosion. Not as
Yes.
bad as it looks.
You can win the Venom Throps on 3s.
Okay.
They're not transhuman because
So 2 at AP3, 1 at AP4.
he's just dead. That's what you get for failing all your 3-ups, Venom Throps. How dare you?
All right, yeah, that is, I guess, turn.
All right, sick. So my go. So I will get an 8. And 2 banners.
So I guess the big question here is how many points can I feasibly score the rest of the game?
Probably.
I imagine we lose this entire quarter this turn.
Yeah, I don't know about all of it. I don't know if I can get to that guy. We'll find out. Let's see. These guys are going to, so siphons are going to go here, and I guess we can put the siphon here. I will do the all the buffs onto blue unit. So we'll move these over here.
Well, I think majority actually, just to really go through. I'm assuming we're bringing the warriors up here.
Yep, they'll advance big distance.
And then, so that'll leave me with 2 bikers here. Maybe, because we're out of the range there, so yeah. Leaves me with 2 bikers. These Marines should be going.
These guys will advance. 2's gonna go 8. Guess we'll just go over here. This guy is gonna go here and put a banner. Bloop. The broody boy will move. He goes 10. He goes 8. That's not very far. He'll just come hang out over here. And we'll tone that objective just in case. These guys will hang out right here. The prime, guess we'll move. The Tyrant Guard will advance 5, so we can just go over here. And the Hive Tyrant himself, I think, will come hang out here. Cool.
Oh, you're not going to advance and then charge him?
No, we advance these guys.
Okay.
So we're gonna do Psychic Phase. I'll do the Neurothrope. He'll do Onslaught. He does onto these guys, and then he'll give them Exploding 6s to hit in melee. He does because he's +1 to cast. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh no, he's +2 to cast because we call it Neurothrope imperative. So he does get off on a 7. The Brood Lord will just smite. Goes off on a 7 because we're +2 right now.
Yep.
So just D3 here. Take 1. Got him.
5 up in the lane?
Yep.
Nope.
The Hive Tyrant will smite. He's siphoned. He does on a 10. You can deny him. He's up in the middle.
Yeah, I think. And
Or on a 9, sorry, on a 9.
A 9? Yeah, 9 we could try.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost. And then, so it's D3 mortals to the Hellbrute for 3.
Two.
Take 2. And then he'll do a Psychic Scream on a 12.
Yeah.
So D3, take 3 more.
I wish you would have had chat count how many feel in the pants I failed. Oh, hey, there we go.
There you go. And then we'll smite him with these Zoanthropes.
Yep. This should do it.
On an 8. Are you? I guess we can go from the middle guy, so it doesn't matter.
And I only get 1 deny anyway.
Oh yeah, fair enough. So 6 mortals.
All right.
Mortals.
We'll roll these 3 first.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to make more dice.
Yay.
Cool.
Explode. No, no.
And
Just 1.
I think he's only at 1. Yep. He explodes for 1.
Nice. 1 mortal wound.
6 inches.
And we are.
We have
Catalyst moved over here, so I just take it.
Oh, and we kill a bike.
Oh, because it's 6 inches. Alright, fair enough.
Alright, cool. So
these
now,
guys...
I lose my bikers, or at least lose the point. I lose this point.
Yeah.
I score 0 next turn, 0 the turn after, and I think we're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's... I could push to try to get both these guys at the warrior squad, and then you just have the master of possession, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think that's your shooting phase, because you still can shoot them.
That's true. Oh yeah, I can't shoot him. Yeah, we do a smite into these guys, but I don't.
Well, no, you can because he's still the closest.
To each model though. Oh, I guess so. Oh no, because the biker's here. No, the biker's.
Oh yeah, the biker.
I'd have to charge the biker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So you want to just score it out?
Yeah, we can just score it out.
Yep. Yeah. So I should make this primary.
Yep.
I should get just the 12 under prisoners we talked about. You didn't revive quite enough guys to push another point. We maxed the cranial feasting, and then that was 3, so 4. I'll get 3 more and 3 more, and 4 more on banners because I'll put a banner on objective 5.
Where are all your models?
And then for no prisoners, you should get a bunch. These guys are every 5 is a point and a half. Is the easiest way to do it. So
yep,
that's 3 points. So 39 wounds. Oh nope, 42 wounds. Plus these guys is another 12, so 54 wounds.
So 6 points.
6 points. There you go. But the characters remain alive. This guy, this little man over here, surviving. What a boss for assassination.
I think the bigger point was the fact that my Terminators I don't think did any damage this game, really.
Yeah, one of them killed 3 warriors, and the other one did 3 damage to a Zoanthrope unit, and then died. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think like the big brick is pretty good, because although like that's why the Zoanthropes are all in there, so they can kind of punish it. But the little 5s like don't do quite enough damage to get through a whole Tyranid unit, and then that's like sad. So they just kind of trade down.
Yeah. Well, when rolling it out, I thought they would do better than they did.
Right. You did roll, at least on the second unit, your wound rolls were abysmal.
Well, that was on the first unit, too, because we just didn't... The problem is everything's on first.
Yeah, that was into the invuln save turn, right? So the first unit got biffed a little bit on the invuln save. If I didn't have the invuln save up that turn, then you would have killed the unit for sure.
Yeah. And then when I was rolling it through, I really don't have a choice, and I need to kind of push the turn that I did.
Yeah.
I do think it was smart not doing...
Not what's up? Sorry, you cut off.
I said I think it was smart not moving up in turn 1. I think me
for
saying...
Sure. Yeah. I agree with that. It is like, yeah, turn 1 on, what do you call it? On Scouring's always like that.
Yeah, because there's nothing in the middle, like, ever.
Right. Yeah, it's funny how different this plays than the Knockwind version, because in Knockwind you were like trading units, and like you were pushing the middle for Stranglehold, but now there's no Stranglehold, so you're like, I don't need to go to the middle. Who cares? You can go to the middle first.
Yeah, and I think I could have positioned a... Keep it on my turn 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... I mean, I would have just, like, at the very least, like, pushed everybody up into the ruins. so that like I can't just like steal the objective as easily. And then also I think what you can do too is with the Noise Marine squads, you can have like your lame squad that doesn't have all the cool guns, like stand in front of the other one. So you just have like, because you know you're gonna eat the drop pod charge, right? There's not really much you can do about it, but you can just sort of screen it out like this.
Right.
And then have the second one be far back. So I can only ever get one, and then it's like a super hardcore trade down.
My goal was, I thought I positioned a heroic into it also, so I'd end up with 3 power fists going into the.
Yeah, it's awkward because the 2-inch engagement gives you like a ton of room to play with the charge positioning. Yeah, you need to like have the units like interspersed basically to make that happen. So you do something like this.
Yeah.
And then it's really hard to stop the intervention. That's probably what you need to do.
Yeah, I think that was my big mistake, is in that one.
Yeah, that gave me like this out over here that I could just like basically hold this objective down for ages and like toilet bowl it on that squad. Yeah. It was funny that they exactly killed two Noise Marine squads though. It was literally perfect.
Yeah, my saves weren't that great, but that is like. Yeah,
the saves weren't amazing. But I also missed like one of their swings. I think it was the 14 attacks of the 4 guys, and they missed like 8 times. I did roll a lot of 1s and 2s, to be fair. But that is like, it's still scary because the unit that comes out of the drop pod doesn't get all the command phase buffs, so they aren't like supercharged like the other units that are on the table. But they're mostly they're like a distraction Carnifex, like literally. They just come down and they're like, "Look at us, we kill something," and then your opponent's like, "Oh, I have to kill those guys," and then they shoot them a bunch with guns and charge them with something, and then the big 9-man squad's like down it. Just Jaws theme plays as they like slowly.
Well, also my lord not making that 7-inch charge.
Yeah, that was lucky for sure for me.
Yeah,
that was like massive damage for sure.
Yeah, he definitely should have picked up a good portion of that unit.
Definitely, yeah. I was feeling, I don't know if I should have taken no prisoners. I think I should have taken psychic interrogation, because as soon as I locked in my secondaries, I was like, oh, this might be wrong, because I was like kind of feeling the CP burn a little bit, because I only start with 1 and cranial feasting's my only way to get CP back. Whereas I'm like +2 to cast with or +1 or 2 to cast with a siphon to get CP from interrogation on the Lord and the Apostle, which is like a pretty good chance to to generate a CP.
I agree. 4th Dark Gods actually is a solid one for me.
Yeah.
I realize. Because I definitely would have gotten more points. I got more points on that than I would have with banners.
Yeah, because I would have broken a banner on 5 if you put one down. Yeah.
I would have ended the game with like 4 points in banner max.
Yeah. For sure.
So.
Well,
all right.
We did have a kitty cat on stream the entire time, so that's fun. So there's that. Well, yeah. Thanks for the game, dude.
No, thank you.
Good time. Glad you can get you into the event too.
Yeah. I got to figure out how to get it into my BCP because it won't load it, or I have to search for it to see pairings.
Oh, is it? It's not in. Send me your email again. Just make sure the email address is correct.
Okay, I can do that.
That might be it. I did have to type your name in manually, so there might be a typo.
Oh yeah, so then that's probably.
Yeah, just double check.
So.
All right. Cool.
Thanks for meeting with you a little bit early. Have a good day.
Yeah, dude. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, team. We did it. So interestingly, and I kind of want to actually do a little, maybe talk through this a little bit, but interestingly, I do have this matchup again tomorrow. So we're streaming like a fuck ton this week, by the way, because tomorrow I have a tryhard game. So that's from the tryhard GT, tryhard wargaming GT, and that's on UKTC terrain, and I have not looked at it at all, so I am coming in blind. But what I'm gonna do, oh no, what have I done? What I'm gonna do is load it in right now and take a quick look-see. So I'm playing the same list, which in hindsight, it's fine because there is Recover the Relics in the format. In hindsight, I didn't look at the format, and I think I looked at the wrong format, in the wrong map list, in fact, and I think I saw a different event is using Recover the Relics round 1, so I was like, oh no, I better play my Recover the Relics. But so we're gonna play Abandoned Sanctuaries. Uh-oh. That's not great. I'm gonna restart my TTS real quick and see if we can. I hope these files aren't broken. I have been having loading errors in TTS in the last week or so. Let's run through technical difficulties real quick here, stream, and I'll jump back in a single player game. But what I was gonna say, by the way, is while I'm doing this, is on Friday I have a pod game scheduled for pod 7. That's gonna be against Grey Knights, which should be interesting because I haven't played against Grey Knights, I don't think at all, with the new Tyranid Codex. But we also have I've been like sort of looking for good GT matches from the T5S2 GT, and just before my pod game, Devin, Swan, and Max Gwiss are playing. So Max Gwiss, who won, I think it was the last T5S2 GT, and Devin Swan, obviously season 5 champion. So we were like, well, I feel like I should stream this game. This game seems kind of sick. All right, the restart seems to have helped a lot. Oh, maybe not. Oh, geez, chat. What the fuck? I hope I'm able to play in this tournament. Can we like refresh cache of this thing or something? What the hell? Subscribe to all. Let's unsubscribe and then re-download it. And then go back to our main menu and reload. This is not great. So round 1, mission 21, Abandoned Sanctuaries. Load it. Send it to the TO. UKTC terrain seems light. Just getting mad loading errors every time. So I was going to take a look at the terrain layout, but I can't. Just literally nothing loads. I wonder if we can get the other ones going. No, looks like the textures on the walls are broken. I'm having trouble loading tiles, it looks like. All right, well, nobody cares about this. So I'm going to go ahead and log off. We'll raid somebody, and I think I'll maybe just reinstall TTS and hope for the best there, because this is unplayable. Big yikes. All right, team. Thanks everyone for watching. So I should be live tomorrow, assuming that I can get this map to work. If I can't, I might just concede the game. But like I said, we're probably gonna stream 2 games on Friday. So I was actually gonna until I talk to my opponent tomorrow. I was gonna take tomorrow off of streaming in order to get other stuff done, but it looks like I might do that anyway. So the plan was to stream tomorrow, but if I can't play on the terrain set, then it doesn't matter. I won't do that. All right, everyone. Well, we're gonna call that good. Let's raid. Who's live? Kiara Elmablood's live. We'll raid her. That sounds fun. All right. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye, Inky. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to chat. Say goodbye to chat. Say bye, chat. Bye, chat. Inky says goodbye. And we're off.